It will be the Yoshi Ditto. Long Island turning into Jurassic Park.
Yeah, this is Yoshi's Island here out on Long Island, and you have both of them trying to vie for a winner's side spot, continuing to move forward in top 32. This is a very stacked top 32 at that. Nobody wants to go into losers just yet. Now, this is definitely the best stage from what I have been told from Suarez and company on all the Yoshis for Yoshi, outside of some matchups going to tri-plats.
No, I'd say you're right. And this is the stage that people just kind of gentlemen to at the start. Obviously, the Yoshi mains are going to have at it here.
Yeah, they'll take that in stride. It's kind of like playing against Sheik or Ness in Smash 4. Like, oh, yeah, you want to go to Smashville? Cool. Thank you for game one. And this one here, it's not as detrimental, but the fact that Yoshi can extend so well off these platforms, just continue to reset space with how big the stage is. And those dares on that platform are dumb. It does like 30-some-odd%. It makes you very afraid to just want to get out of shield, and then you can get hit by down B and follow up after. Both of these players are very good at setting up those tricks.
You can kill pretty early with the right opponent with the last hit of that dare as well. However, never the easiest thing in the world to kill Yoshi off the top. That won't stop him from going for those up airs anyway, Ajax.
Exactly. Both of them are trying to read some jumps out of here. Suarez trying to set up Raptor to go a little bit low, but Raptor playing around it just well enough. Kind of staying back. Trying to go for the cross-up, trying to read a spot dodge out of Suarez there. Not giving it to him, though. There it is, getting the back air, but he's a little bit too far. I like the fact he just retreated straight to ledge with the Yoshi bomb, just trying to get right out of there.
Sitting in the egg himself, follows it up with the up air, just waiting for the mash. And Raptor, goodness gracious me, I saw the look on your face,
That was
man.
a really smart play, too, because he got out of the fact that if Suarez was smashing neutral air to get himself out, he could have parried it, or he could have waited for it to hit in there and then punished him accordingly with that up air like so. Didn't even have to, though, just closed out the stock.
And now as Suarez sits one stock down to his Yoshi compatriot Raptor, these two really do demand the best out of each other, Ajax, and it's funny to see just how much they have almost single-handedly been advancing the Yoshi meta in Ultimate.
Yeah, no, just definitely single-handedly. You have Seth as well over in the Midwest area, who's also continued to prove how solid he still is with Yoshi. So you see the Yoshis coming in and putting in their work. Suarez has definitely got the best wins amongst them so far, but Raptor, no slouch whatsoever. He understands how this matchup works. Trying to pressure him with the jabs, though. Suarez immediately kicking him out of here with that up smash.
Gets a jab, does Raptor, has Suarez up to 100% already. I mean, in a blink of an eye it happens, as does that F smash. Suarez not doing the best job in the world of establishing his space. Might need to utilize that grab a little bit more, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to connect with.
And a big thing between these two as well, you notice how much respect they're putting on each other off stage, but at some point, one of the two of them is going to try and rip a fair. They know where the gap is and what they need to force to get a jump out of Yoshi so the armor is gone, and then seal that stock. They've been doing a good job of trying to dancing around it soon, but Suarez can steal this lead away very quickly.
Now Suarez will look to finish things off, looking for those short hop fairs. He's very close to being finished himself at 146%.
You see right there, you saw Raptor kind of jumped at Suarez to see how are you going to react to me right now, and he just followed him and hoping that he would pull the jump a little early. He didn't, but now Suarez has to respect that from Raptor later on. And that's exactly what Raptor got around before, where he held onto shield to avoid the nair. Only this time, Raptor's the one to walk away with it twice and take the lead yet again.
Suarez could very well bring this back. Raptor at 123%, and there you go, the forward air spike into the up air.
Yeah, keeping it clean and simple. Yoshi has plenty of combo strength. Falling up air into a combo extension right here, putting on a lot of pressure with that down air, but luckily for Raptor, there is no shield poke coming in there. And you already see Suarez hunting for that shield break right there.
Suarez holding court in the center of the stage, utilizing that nair out of shield. However, egg to get back. Raptor has been utilizing that pretty well, all things considered. It's one of the reasons why Suarez had such a hard time getting anything going, just could not press buttons in the face of that egg. That
situation now, I mean, there it is, catching him at the very end of that air dodge. He knew where the window was going to end, and that's going to be the stock. Now, Suarez actually had a situation where he had the ledge trap reversed because Raptor knew if he mashed out that jump while he was going for that up smash, he was able to get the armor frames. Let's see right there, he knew that if he held shield, he could play around the fact he would try to nair, and he was able to get the stock. very well played first game. Normally, Dittos are very difficult to keep track of because they tend to play slow, but you see the way that these two are trying to pick each other apart. It's really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, this is Raptor and Suarez we're talking about. This is the Yoshi meta being advanced in front of our very eyes. And Suarez, as you saw, as you mentioned, calling out the air dodge, which he was relying on quite a bit. And as the window ended, so did that last stock.
Yo, Yoshi's devious look when he looked into Raptor's eyes as he did that forward air. It's like he's still smiling. Like there's no evil intent at all. Yoshi enjoyed every single bit of that.
I mean, we don't understand how Yoshis operate. We can't just assume that they operate by we can't just assume that there was some sort of actus reus happening there, you know?
And both of them just kind of playing back and forth. But again, Raptor off to the good start. He wasn't able to seal out the game at the last game, but he's been establishing the % lead first. And I think Suarez understands that. He's like, all right, he knows how these combos work. I got to respect it. Yeah, 0 to 101, completely unanswered so far.
Well, until that, anyway. So Suarez trying to read a jump. Raptor, I mean, he has been taken to the skies quite a bit, as one might expect, but Suarez right now having a hard time dealing with Raptor really in any regard. But then again, he was behind in game number 1 as well. Suarez incredibly patient.
I love watching the tech chases from Suarez. Whenever you see that he's playing on point, he will just walk up and start noticing where you go, get the combo extensions, but he's going to get caught on his landing by Raptor. Raptor once again taking the lead to start the match.
And only at 74%, not doing half bad for himself. That egg is going to drive Suarez away from the ledge and allow Raptor to hold court in mid-stage, but only for so long. And yeah, that side B, did he mean to do that?
Yeah, he definitely like finessed that side B, trying to get Suarez to come in a little bit early. Suarez didn't really move.
Yeah.
Is that big damage that Yoshi can put on, and now Suarez has to be afraid of the down B as well.
See, all I'm saying is that whenever I play Yoshi, that's basically like the designated miss input button. Like, I don't know how to utilize that thing, but Raptor and Suarez, I mean,
I've seen recently somebody doing shield breaks on a platform for it. I don't know how real it is. I meant to ask Suarez that. I'll check that out later. I'm sure the chat knows. But trying to get him to drop shield a little bit early is Raptor. He's not going to pull the trigger yet, though. Raptor's still with a decent lead here in this first game. We're already at the 5-minute mark, and Suarez has not been able to close out his stock.
Yeah, I see you going for that neutral B off the ledge, Raptor, you cheeky little... All right, anyway.
Hey, if you can get it, if you can seal out that stock, and that back air is so strong, trying to catch him on his landing. Suarez taking the right route, though. Raptor letting him get down.
Going to poke him up into the air. Suarez having yet to close out this first stock. Edgeguard situation will almost be able to navigate those eggs perfectly. But yeah, it's Raptor that's going to do it, and then the taunt right after the up air.
Suarez is playing, Raptor's playing immaculately. If you're Suarez, you got to think to yourself at this point, it's like, what the hell do I do? Like, what option do I throw out to make this change? Because Raptor's just been playing so well in this game, too. Sometimes you want to think to the next game, but I think Suarez is definitely looking to run his back. He just needs to slow down this match heavily. Or he can let Raptor kill himself. That is always the thing as well.
Hey, it's only crazy if it doesn't work, Ajax. I was about to call you Suarez. I'm not sure why.
It's okay.
Right.
But so far, Suarez has got himself a potential second lease on life. However, the way that Raptor's playing, I don't think that's really going to matter that much. Sure, he got that SD there, but Raptor's just been holding this, every advantage, every single neutral interaction. He's been coming out on top so far.
Yeah, Suarez realizing it's about dawning on him that he can't just do the same thing that he did in game number 1. He's going to have to control the space a little bit better. Yoshi's one of those characters where you can throw it off if it does not allow you to play your game and makes you play his or hers. I'm not really sure how it identifies, but either way, Suarez right now has been pretty much had the game dictated to him from pillar to post by Raptor.
He's winning in the egg game, too. He was trying to read a spot dodge out of Suarez right there. This has just been so perfectly played on Raptor's part so far. Suarez starting to finally put Raptor on kill percent, but here's the thing. Now you have to worry about all those nairs, and he actually I think he just receded the match.
I think he did as well, yeah.
Like, he was like, you know what? This is too much work. Sometimes you don't really want to do that in a lot of situations, especially if you're behind. But because he had a game up and he saw how far behind he was, you know what? I'm getting outplayed. I need to freeze him right now. Let me go back to character select screen and get him off this momentum because I was getting bodied that game too.
and definitely showed there. And really, that SD notwithstanding, it seemed like it seemed like Suarez. Yeah, you saw the DI out towards the blast zone.
Yeah, I highly doubt that egg lay actually ended up causing him to get pulled into blast zone. We're going into game number 3 here. We have, once again, the Yoshi's Ditto between these two. This is something very often that happens out here in the Long Island. And Suarez usually the one that comes out on top in a lot of positioning, but Raptor also no slouch at all. Also getting 9th at collision alongside Suarez. Raptor has had really good placings as well. It's just not the same win record to show. But these combo exchanges from Suarez, this is exactly what he needed. Going into this next game, refresh everything, and try and steal the momentum away. Meanwhile, Raptor forcing him out of his jump. He's trying to catch his landings repeatedly.
He got caught by that neutral B twice now, has Suarez. Makes you wonder what's going on. Raptor seems to have a handle on where Suarez is moving, and that's what a lot of his offense is predicated upon. The fact that you can't really predict that Suarez is so good at mixing people up. It really plays to the strengths of Yoshi, but then again,
the thing is,
he shares his strengths.
Yeah, Raptor is just playing better in the conditioning game. He's done a lot of shield pressure on Suarez, especially over the last game. And now he's getting more command grabs because of it. He's like, all right, now I'm going to force you into shield more. I'm going to make you get uncomfortable with that. And now I'm going to go for things such as nair out of shield. But you see both of them kind of hunting for it right now, just looking for the first mistake. And Suarez just short hop down B's right in front of him after he used a whole bunch of his shield. That was an excellent call from Suarez right there.
Got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, and indeed, Suarez cracks an egg to make that first stock happen. So now as he takes this situation into his second stock, got to be level-headed because you are even now, even after that big shift in momentum. It's what does Suarez do here, in your opinion, to take over this match?
Honestly, like, the shifts in momentum are not even so much there. It's just that these two are brawling straight out. Like, Suarez is trying so hard to establish shield pressure to get some of these command grabs and trying to fake his way in. Look at the stare downs that these two are having. They're both playing as best. This is some of the best gameplay that you've seen out of two of them, period. And Raptor as well, every time Suarez gets an answer, just immediately answers right back.
They are staring intently at the screen, but you know that they'd be locking eyes with each other if they could. And Raptor using his jump off the stage. Suarez well caught on the ledge, and at 22%, Suarez resting the driver's seat away from Raptor. And I'm taking over this ride, buddy.
Yeah, not falling asleep at the wheel. As soon as he caught him with that fair, caught him with the down smash, and there was not much that Raptor could really do there in that situation. And that's exactly what Suarez needed. He needed a big moment just to steal this momentum away from Raptor again. Because even though he's behind now, look at the way the Raptor's moving. He's not playing any slower whatsoever. He's still playing very confidently.
So now as Raptor tries to find a way back into this thing and perhaps steal a Game 3 off of what some people consider Suarez to be the superior. And as the scoreboard indicates, as of right now, that is the case. But Raptor, I would not say, is very far behind.
No, Raptor's just consistently showing as well that this character is solid, and he's one of the original pioneers of it, and he's for a reason. Able to get by, and he gets him on the jump out of the down B, but doesn't get a kill. He's sitting at 134. Well, he was able to make it back from that air dodge. Nair's going to send him off to the right-hand side instead of the left.
Oh, Raptor getting a little antsy and suffering disadvantage for it.
And because of that, he's so lucky. He avoided soft hit Nair into forward air. Suarez was not able to close it out.
Oh, well done to employ the out of shield Nair again, right off of that, right off of the down B. Not necessarily invincible though. Yeah, it's sure.
Excellent spacing.
Sure makes you feel invincible sometimes.
Yeah, it does. Excellent spacing from both of them as well. You see that. A forward throw is not going to be able to do it, but you see Raptor's just digging deep trying to get this kill. Gets the Nair, and he misses the tech, and now we're at a situation where Raptor only needs like one good F-tilt string, and this could potentially be back in his favor.
Yeah, this is not impossible for Raptor in any sense of the imagination. Well done on the grab into the up air. However, Suarez minimizing damage, making his move back to the stage, and it's Raptor in disadvantage now. So all of a sudden, a little bit of trouble. However, dash grab doing wonders for him, and that may very well be the key to victory if Suarez is allowed to sit and shield for a little longer.
Yeah, Raptor just walking up slowly, getting this shield pressure, but now he's playing a little bit too much on shield, and he's got to respect for Suarez out of those nairs. But at the same time, like I said, it's not like Yoshi can't rack up this damage quick. You see Raptor's at 133. Suarez hopefully can seal out this kill very soon. Raptor taking the right route, not going to get hit on his way down.
I mean, Suarez is playing the equivalent of like late in the fourth quarter, and you're playing the prevent defense, where you got like wide receivers at safety. He's not going to allow Raptor to rack up these big combos. He's going to make Raptor earn it, but he finds his spot and he picks it. And at a score of 2-1, Suarez